Gentleman from New York is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I now yield 2 minutes to the distinguished gentleman from Rhode Island, a member of the Judiciary Committee, Mr. Cicilline.
Gentleman from Rhode Island is recognized for 2 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of the MORE Act, legislation that takes an important step in rectifying some of the harm caused by the failed war on drugs. The enforcement of marijuana laws has been a major driver of mass incarceration in the United States. Hundreds of thousands of people are arrested each year for marijuana-related charges, very often just possession. This has in turn led to our federal prison system operating at 103% of capacity. And too many of these offenders are serving time for nonviolent drug-related crimes. A drug-related conviction, even for possession, can be devastating for the rest of a person's life, making it difficult or even impossible to vote, get a job, be approved for a loan, or even qualify for a government program. And as we know, these consequences have had massively disproportionate impact on communities of color, as Chairman Jeffries just mentioned. And this current system, frankly, doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense, not for community safety, not for the functioning of an effective prison system, and not for successful rehabilitation. By removing marijuana from the federal controlled substances list, allowing for the expulsion of marijuana offenses, and providing support to communities most impacted by the failed war on drugs, the MORE Act is a long overdue step in restoring justice and reversing the harms caused by the war on drugs. I want to thank Chairman Nadler for his extraordinary leadership on this issue. I'm proud to be a co-sponsor of this legislation and to support it here today. I urge my colleagues to join me in voting yes and reversing the gross injustice that the war on drugs has produced and bring sensible policy back into place. And I again want to end by thanking everyone who's worked on this for so many years, but particularly our chairman for his passionate and strong leadership. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.
Gentleman from Rhode